Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, I'm at my desk because I just finished work and we were working till late tonight because we had some work. Anyway, so I just had dinner and I was not really thinking of filming this video, but then I thought, why not? And as you must have guessed, this video is about my new phone, and that is the Redmi Note 11 Pro, or is it Pro 11 5G. And look at the color, guys. It's called Phantom White, and there is there are two more colors in this. One is black, which is called Stealth, and then there is a shiny blue white kind of thing with shimmer in it. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. But the reason I bought this phone is because my existing phone, that is this one, Samsung A5 2016, has kind of given up on me. Not like completely given up, it's still very much functional, but there's something wrong with the calling mechanism. Like if I call somebody, the call either doesn't go through or it drops in one ring, and likewise if somebody calls me, either they find me unreachable or their call drops in one ring. So I tried to get it fixed, but then it wasn't worth it. So I thought of buying a new phone, and after researching a lot, asking people, okay, I zoomed in and zeroed in to this one. And honestly guys, I love this piece. It came in this box, okay, and it has really cool features. Like the most important thing that I was looking for in a new phone was a good camera. So presently the phone on which I am recording this is my Samsung A51, which has 8 megapixel front camera and I think a 15 megapixel like back camera. And this one on the other hand has an 108 megapixel quad camera, that is this one. And the front camera is I think 16 megapixel selfie camera, and it comes with 6 plus to 8 GB RAM. And well, rest of the things are double Dutch to me. What matters to me is that it has dual speakers. Yeah, that is another quality that it has. This one speaker over here and here, which is obviously there in all phones, but it's a Dolby kind of a speaker, the kind that you have in movies and theaters. So it's the Dolby kind of effect, which is kind of good. And the other thing that was great about it was this screen, the kind of screen that when you press on it, it doesn't give you that LED kind of effect. Like I think it happens on this phone. If I press on it, it gives me that LED kind of effect, but this one doesn't. And it also came with a Gorilla Glass. Yeah, it has a Gorilla Glass, and it also came with a screen guard. I didn't have to get it installed, and a very transparent cover, as you can see. Normally it comes with like a pale yellowish cover, which is the one which I have for my existing phone, but this is transparent, like pure transparent cover, and I just love it. All the features, it's an Android based phone, so I'm comfortable using Android, so I bought an Android phone. Everything else is pretty much same, with a few differences in the way I edit things or I record things. But I just love this phone. It's kind of heavier than the ones that I have had before, but I think I have to get used to these kind of things, nowadays with phones. And there was something he also told me about the charger, that is the adapter. It's 1 second, it says, yeah, 67 watts turbo charger, which is like faster than your normal fast charger. So that is also something very good. And well, what I had done was I had looked up this phone through one of my colleagues online, and the price, okay, of this phone online honestly was more than the price that I got it in the store. I bought it from Chroma, and surprisingly it was 2000 less. Normally in the store the prices are higher as compared to when you buy it online, but this was strange. and I don't really like to buy phones online because I need to like use it and see it by myself. Then only I can kind of believe that okay, this is what it looks like. So this is the phone that I had looked up, Redmi Note. I don't know if you can see the black stealth one, and it was listed at 20,999. Currently it's listed at 19,999, but I got it for 18 something. I even have the bill, just a moment. Yeah, so it's 18,999, and with that I got a screen protection warranty something in 1,500. So in totality it cost me some 21,000. So yeah, I mean, but it's cool. I like the phone. I'm really happy with this purchase, and I think I'm going to make good use out of this, specifically because the selfie camera is good. 16 megapixel is very good. It gives a much better clarity as compared to the 8 megapixel that I have right now. Anyway, so very happy with this purchase. This is the box that it came in. It came in obviously with the adapter. This one, I don't know if you can see it. This one is the adapter of this phone, and that's about it. I love the features. You can go through rest of it. Like I told you, there are 3 models. One is the stealth one, which is black. The other one is this phantom white, and the third one is some shimmer blue white one, which I think is a bit more expensive. But yeah, it's this is 8 GB RAM, which is also great because RAM is very important, you know, for a good functionality and quick responses of the device. So very happy with this. Anyway, so if you've seen my title correctly, this video is not only about this phone but also about all the other phones that I have nostalgia about and I have collected over the years. So I don't know, I mean, I am quite a phone hoarder. Not now, because you can see like all these phones, they just look the same. I mean, what's there to like remember in this? They all just look the same since smartphones started off. But before smartphones, like we had so many different kind of shapes and, you know, styles of devices, and I was obsessed with collecting, you know, these kind of phones at that time, which were those, you know, Symbian based phones, like, you know, just calling devices and MMS devices. So I just have a little collection. So I just thought that okay, let me just show you all my collection that I have of phones. You must be thinking I'm insane, but yeah, I have it. So I'll show you. This box has probably my oldest phones. Yeah, it has everything, the charger and like everything, you know, of the phone. Okay guys, so this little baby is my first phone ever. I bought this phone in 2005 when I was still studying homeopathy. Yeah, I started my career as a homeopath, not as an IT professional. There was no IT college when I started, when I completed my 12th grade. So I went into medicine. My dad was a doctor, so that was an obvious decision. Anyway, so this was my first phone, and my gosh, I have used this thing to death. I had this phone with me alive till 2012 maybe. So you can see I got it in 2005, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 years I had this phone with me, and after that also it was very much usable. This one was dropped from the 3rd floor down on the staircase, and it survived that crash. Nothing happened to it. These were sturdy phones, like I have no words for these things. And I mean, the only reason I stopped using it is because I had to use, see, it even has the battery intact. The battery is like, oh my gosh, if I can just pull it out. This phone is Nokia 1600, Nokia Corporation. I have this with me and I just love it. I still love looking at it. Okay, how does this lock? So it's one antique phone. Another one, Nokia 1600, same phone I have in another color and model. This is, I mean, if you see the difference, this one had no camera. I mean, okay, this one had no camera in it, Okay, this one just a calling phone, and this one is 6230i. This is not 1600, 6230i something. And this was, I think, my first phone with a camera. This one doesn't have a camera, strangely. I didn't realize that. And this was not actually bought by me. It was gifted to me by somebody as a birthday gift or what, I don't know. Or maybe I just asked that person to give it to me. I'm not sure, because I was very like blunt or open at asking for things that I wanted, and the person had given it to me. I don't even know how the hell does this thing open. I'm like, what the hell is this? So anyway, this is the device that I have, 6230i. What is the camera? 1.3 megapixel. 1.3 megapixel camera, guys. So this is another antique phone I have. And then, let me see. Where is my favorite phone? Oh my god, this one, guys. This one. This is Nokia. Well, this has a 1.2 megapixel camera. And this phone, guys, was my show-off phone. I bought this, I think, in 2012 after this one kind of like got outdated. And the reason I bought this one was I was obsessed with the flip of these phones. The slide. This is a slide one, not the flip one. This is a slide one. But this, style of just, okay, do this, style, hello. I was also obsessed with the flip ones, and also there was like a horizontal phone which slided up that way. I was obsessed with those ones, and I tried high and low to get that phone, the one that slided up and flipped like so, but I couldn't find anywhere, but I'm still hunting for it for my collection. But this one was my darling phone, and I used it even till I went to Panama and Costa Rica as a local phone, because over there obviously I could not use the Indian number, so I had to buy a local number. So then obviously I had a smartphone which I was using for WhatsApp calling to India, and for the local calling I had used this phone with the local SIM card of Panama and Costa Rica. But yeah, this one is also something I love. This phone, I couldn't part with it for a very long time, and then I think the battery gave up, so I finally had to let it go. But this is another phone I love. Okay, so this is, you can see I have the box also. This is the other Nokia 1600. Let me show you. I have the box and everything with a charger and everything here. I even have the manual. I don't remember how I got this phone in my hands, but you can see the shape. No camera, 1600. This is the black version of the gray phone that I showed you earlier. Where's the gray one? Hello? Where's the gray one? Oh, sorry. So this is more like a flat piece, and this is more like a bloated one. Or I don't know what the shape is called, but you get the difference, right? I have these two cute phones, Nokia 1600. They are Siamese twins. You can even see what is the cover, of the box. There's some pilot, I think, holding that phone. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. It says Namaskar Hindi. Anyway, it says Nokia connecting people. I just love this tagline for a very long time. I was very upset when Nokia did not launch an Android based phone. It went for the Windows based phone. HTC, I think, went for the Windows based phone. Nokia went for the Windows based phone, and I was very upset because I had to give up on Nokia. But then I found my new love in Samsung later on. Anyway, one more phone before we move to smartphones. I think this is about it with the Dabba phones. Yeah, I call it the Dabba phones because they were Dabba phones. I even have, these Reliance Net Connect dongles and all that. I don't know what the hell I have. But yeah, this one. Look at the box, guys. Isn't it cute? This was Micromax mobile. It was such a sensation. This is Q2 Plus. This like model was such a sensation at that time, and they packaged it and promoted it so well. It bought like it was bought like anything. It sold like anything. That's the right way to say. And this one was a very like special gift from my students when I was an educator, a faculty at NIIT in Borivali. I had recently shifted to Mumbai. I had just shifted to Mumbai in 2010, and then 2012 I decided to leave NIIT because I was getting a better profile as a content manager in AppTech. So as a farewell gift, all my students had given me this cute phone of Micromax. So I'll show you. It kind of looks like BlackBerry. I don't know if you've ever seen a BlackBerry phone. It also looks like this with a very like smart keypad. It still looks very smart. If you see this, the model, it's intact. I mean, if I just put a battery in it, I'm pretty sure I can still use it unless the circuit is completely like, you know, rusted or something. But look at this phone. It's such a smart one. Hello. I miss this phone. I mean, I didn't use it much. I couldn't use it much. But then, yeah, I do miss using this phone. It was really nice. Needless to say, I have all its accessories also. So it came with this pouch in which you can kind of put this phone like so. Smart. So everything is intact. Even the pouch has a very good inscribed, you know, Micromax. They were stylish, I have to say. This phone was very stylish. I have the adapter, I have the manual, even the warranty card, everything intact. So I just miss using this phone. It was such a dream. So thank you folks, all of you, all my students who gave me this phone. It's a fond memory. It will stay with me forever. So all these phones are like till 2000 and what, 14, 15, yeah, till 2014 I was using all these phones. Yes, I didn't have a smartphone until 2015 because honestly I was not a social media person, though I was very active on Facebook, but somehow with phones I was just averse to phones. Apart from calling, I wouldn't use it for messaging or anything. But because I was selected for an international project in Panama and Costa Rica, I had to go there. I had no option but to have a smartphone because I had to use WhatsApp for or you can say, you know, internet calling for connecting with the team in India. And for that purpose, I bought my first ever smartphone in 2015, Samsung S2 Duos. This back was white, but because the white one got like spoiled or something, I bought this pink one. It had a flap over it which is broken now. You can see the remains of the flap over here. But this phone did not survive much. I could use it hardly 6 months, after which it started to like, you know, hang up and all those things. Though this phone did survive till I think 2018, I don't know, till I bought this A51. This phone was still working. I was using my Gujarat number in this phone, and because in 2016 started to give me a challenge of using this thing, I bought this A5 in 2016, right? And this phone has lasted very long. It is still working. It is still working. Like you can understand, I bought it in 2017 and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It is still working, 6 years old. Only the calling mechanism is spoiled. I still have, I don't know, you can see 4G. I still have my Gujarat number in this one. But this one is not working. The battery, I think, didn't survive. I tried to kind of get it fixed once or twice. It even has a memory card. Oh my god, I never realized that. I have to take out this memory card. How will I pull it out? Is it coming out? Let me see what I'll do about this. Anyway, so this is my Samsung S2 Duos, and then A51, which is also giving up slowly. Let's see how many days it survives. And then the one in which I'm recording is A51, which is a wonderful Samsung device. I have no complaints with respect to this device. This one was bought I think 2 years ago, if I'm not wrong. Before lockdown. I think I bought it before lockdown. Yeah, so it's been 2 years with this device, I think. And yeah, and now this one. I'm not very fond of changing devices very frequently. I would only change it if it's like required, or there's some immediate need. Like this one gave up, so I had no option but to buy this one. You might think, why did I buy when I had a dual SIM phone? Because I have 4 SIM cards. Now you're like, why do you have 4 SIM cards? I have no excuse for that. Somehow I have 4 SIM cards. Like the one in Gujarat, I never stopped. I had one prepaid for here, and one was given to me by my company, postpaid one, which company was paying for earlier. Then it was transferred to me, which I never stopped using. And the 4th one was Geo, which I had actually, it was well, I told you it was bought for this router, but then this router just gave up like a year ago. During lockdown, it just gave up. And so I moved the SIM card out of the router and into the phone, and hence 4 SIM cards. I can easily stop one of them, but I'm not stopping any of the SIM cards. I don't know why. I just feel like I need all of them. Anyway, so this is all my phone collection. You might be probably thinking I'm insane to have all these phones, but trust me guys, I really like to collect antiques, especially phones. And I have like a wish that when I renovate my house eventually, I want a special corner for those, you know, the dial phones that we had, like the very nice stylish ones, like this rod and then nice, like you get my point, right? And then you have to pick it up and dial the number. So I want that kind of antique phone, a special place for that kind of phone in my house. So yeah, everyone has their own wishes. This is mine, and I'm not at all feeling bad about it. I'm very happy that I have all these phones, and I just realized in retrospect that if I have these phones, the new generation, like my nieces, my nephew is just 8 months old, my niece is 8 years old, and they have not seen these phones. When they grow up and they start using phones, probably they'll be dialing directly to the moon, if I'm not wrong. They'll probably be using satellite phones, getting directly connected to the moon, and they might not even get a chance to see these devices. So I'm saving these devices to show it to them someday, that see, this is what we started off with and this is where we are. So it's kind of a like 2-3 decades of journey of these phones till date. So I love my collection, and I hope you also like this collection. I know this video was completely off what I normally do, but I don't know, just buying this phone gave me an idea that obviously you all will be able to find this phone online, but these phones not everybody might have and might not have seen. So this is it guys. I hope you like my collection. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please do hit the like button and subscribe. Okay guys, then I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.